There's a lot of shit going on. Druski. Druski, the comedian that we be watching, talented brother, allegedly is tied into some Diddy shit. What are the odds of that? Now look, you know what they say. They want to stop a black man before he can get too big. Is this what it is? Or is this just allegations? Now they got a lady coming out saying that Druski and Odell Beckham, they playing the NFL, did some treacherous things to her. Like, this shit fucked up. If this is really true, this is fucked up. You mean tell me everybody in the world done lost their motherfucking mind? I'm just saying. It seems like that's what the fuck I see every day too. Like, people that you think got sense ain't got no motherfucking sense. It's going too far. Now, Druski, if you did this, I'm done. I ain't believing in nobody else that's big. Ain't none of you motherfuckers right if this shit becomes true. Could have been records. Uh-huh. But yeah, that's the new news. Druski allegedly raped, jumped all on top of the lady. She said he had extra baby oil, slipping and sliding and shit. Tried to suffocate the lady with all his rolls. I'm like, that he's going too far. Now, if this lady is a comedian just trying to get money, or if this story is true, this gonna be the funniest crime that was ever committed. How you gonna jump on somebody big as you is, Druski, with baby oil on you? Just a walloping like a whale. Imagine a whale on top of you. A whale in the ocean. Like, that shit it's not hospitable. For real. But I'm gonna get into some more shit. Yeah. Breaking news is going down. More to come. More celebrities to get exposed or allegedly get exposed. I'm gonna keep an eye on this shit. Now look here. They had a man. Now he got a story that's fucking unbelievable. I know what really happened, my opinion. But I'm gonna tell y'all the story. This is what this motherfucker said, right? A man got shot by his dog. Police said they were called to a home before 4 a.m. and the man told them that he was with his woman in the bed when his dog jumped up, got his paw stuck in the trigger, ended up hitting the trigger and shot him in the left thigh. Now the woman that was there said that the pit bull was named Oreo. She left the scene with the gun. So only thing when the police got there they found was just a shell case. That's all they found was a shell case. Now look, what do you think really, really happened to a motherfucker that said they got shot? That's what I want to know. What you think happened? Do you think this is the sham? I don't think this is a sham. And I'm going to tell you why. Look, how did the dog jump up and just nobody got shot but you? I believe his woman shot his ass and he didn't want her to go to jail. Or his dumb ass shot himself. That's what he probably did. Because you niggas don't know what to do with these guns. You just out here acting a motherfucking fool, looking like a goddamn clown, toting guns out. These niggas toting guns all up under their hips and shit now. All up under their armpits. Mustard is a motherfucker, but he got a gun. Gun bearer stank is a motherfucker. Like, I'm sick of this shit. And they think this is gangster. It's really, really wanksters. So that's what I think. I think this stupid motherfucker fucked around and shot himself. And he thought it was a game. He thought it was a game. Now look, if you don't know how to tote a gun, you shouldn't be having a gun any motherfucking way. But I bet you this what it is. Ain't no motherfucking dog jumped up and stuck you. Stop. Like, fucking stop. So much trouble in the world. They gonna keep acting a fool. Now, this was another thing about the thing, right? Druski went online to address these allegations. Now I'm saying to myself, why would you go online to address these allegations if you know that ain't true? If somebody say I raped them and I know I ain't raped them, fuck what they said. I'm not finna go and make up no motherfucking post on the internet trying to prove to you motherfuckers out here in the world that don't know me that I'm not a rapist. You gonna think what you want to think anyway. When I comment, they're just gonna make you think even more stupid ass shit that you want to think. But this is what Druski had to say. He said, "This allegation is a fabricated lie. I wasn't a public figure in 2018. I was broke living with my mom without any connections to the entertainment industry at the time of this allegation. So the inclusion of my name is truly outlandish. My heart breaks for actual victim of abuse, but I'm fully confident that the evidence will expose this falsehood." Now look, you was already doing skits, Druski. And to get in the game, they say you have to play the game. So I'm not saying he did it, but all of a sudden you doing real good and you talented. You work, you can do it. I'm not saying that, but sometimes it's a lot of talented people that ain't big like you, Druski. So did you make a deal? And that's how you in? Because you got to go to the party to be in the party. I'm just saying this is just my thoughts of what could happen, what could have been, or should have been, or probably didn't. Who knows? They know. I'm just saying, you know, I wouldn't address it. Why would I address something like that? Like, that's crazy as hell. I ain't addressing no shit like that. Like some shit that is beneath me. And I know people gonna think stupid ass shit because they don't know me. Fuck that. Somebody went on Facebook. I'm breaking this Facebook post down now. I do this on my show. Says, good pussy make a nigga think you fucking on everybody. On me. Now look here. Cause you got good sex in the bedroom doesn't make every man think that you fuck everybody. That's only a weak man or either a smart man that know you fucking everybody. It's one of the two. It could be a weak man that's just insecure because he ain't never had it put on him like that. Or he been insecure his whole life and that's what he do with every woman and just run off. Or it's a smart man that know that's what you really doing. It's one of the two. But a real man, because you got good pussy, not gonna be going around thinking, oh, she fucking everybody. Like, come on. That's psycho, jealousy, insecure, sucker shit is what I call it. So no, it's not gonna make a real man think that. But I've seen it. They got some women, right? Sex so motherfucking good. The man married them. Yeah. He proposed in 3 months. Let's get married, baby. He knew after that one night that this was the woman for life. All because she put it on him. You know how many men that's married with women and fucking miserable, but the woman locked them down with good pussy? Good pussy ain't everything. It's not. You got to have a good brain, a good heart. You know, you got to have some other things that's good. They have some wicked women with some of the amazingest pussies you can ever have in your life. That don't mean shit. You know, life a motherfucker. But good pussy is not the icing on the cake. It's not the cream of the crop. Sometimes good pussy will get you in trouble. You'll make babies that you didn't even expect to make. You'll lose stuff that you didn't plan on losing. And sometimes good pussy make you win and get everything that you trying to get. It make you the most powerful nigga that you can ever be. You feel like can't nobody stop you every time you get through coming about that pussy. You be like, fuck the world. The world ain't ready. So it's different strokes for different folks, you know. But it's like I said, there's a whole lot of shit going on. For instance, they got a lady named Chantel Jackson, right? She was with Nelly. They had kids and everything. She separated from him because she said that she thought it would make them closer. And what happened? He went with Ashanti. He went with Ashanti. Sometimes when you separate from people that you be around all the time, you see who they really are. Because they go and do shit that they been really wanting to do while they was with you the whole time, but you was suffocating them. That's why they couldn't do it. Yeah, be around you every day. Been with you for 7, 8 years. Sleep together, stay together. First time you let him free, he can't stay strong. He leave you for somebody else. That's because he wasn't never there with you anyway. And that's what life tends to happen a lot in life. Just because people are always around don't mean that they really with you. Life happens like that. Sometimes you just have those experiences. But it shows you to don't waste no more time. Because just imagine, if she would have stayed with Nelly, she'd have been wasting her life. Because if you get somebody a break and they leave just because y'all take a break or y'all not around each other, they weren't never anyway. They weren't never with you anyway. If somebody can't be distance away from you and stay loyalty to you, they weren't never with you. Real shit. So stepping away was the best thing she could have did. And then Nelly happy with somebody he want to be with, and she can be happy with somebody she want to be with. She ain't bad looking, you know? Now look, another Facebook post. Lady says 69 position is whack as fuck. Because if you eat my pussy right, I can't even focus. Meat just be sitting in my mouth like a thermometer. Damn. She said her meat just be sitting in her mouth like a thermometer. Now that's a selfish motherfucker. Now if we doing 69, what you mean meat just sitting in your mouth, you can't focus? So you just worried about coming all on me. I can't do this to return the favor. This is a wild Facebook post that this lady has. She's selfish in the bedroom. She's selfish. She the type that as soon as it start feeling good, she forget about pleasuring you. She just like, oh. She the type that if y'all having sex and she nut, she through. I'm tired. That's enough. I'm sensitive. That's the type that this lady is. Now, moving on. Trump has been making a thing about making all the transgender males that's in the women prisons be moved to the male prisons. Now, I wonder how people in the world feel about this. Like, I think this is the right thing to do, and this is why. I know this is the right thing. If you was born a man, even if you were transgender, you should still, after your change, go to the men's bathroom. You still should follow that order. Because, I mean, it just doesn't, that's like a man playing women's sports with women. You naturally more powerful and naturally more stronger when you play the sport. So it's not fair. And then you can accidentally hurt a woman that's less physical than you because you're a man deep down. That has transitioned over. So this is aligning with that. Like, Trump came through the door, laying the law down. Now, some of the shit he do, you might not like, but some of the shit he doing is real spill. Like, yes, make America normal again. Because this shit is getting abnormal with all this different stuff that people trying to change. Yes, ain't nothing wrong with if you want to be a man, a woman, whatever you want to be in life, that's fine. You got the right. But you shouldn't be playing in these different sports. They're just like a woman boxing a man. Come on. That don't even make no sense. That ain't even finna happen. that woman can really, really get hurt. And then the world will be looking like, why did they even attempt to let that happen? So it's the same thing with other sports. And women are mad as a motherfucker. They don't like this shit. That, they have allowed uh transitioning lifestyle and genders to come into different sports, and nobody don't know what's going on.